Hello and welcome everybody back to my channel. It's Eva from Bohemian Crafting here. Long time not seen, right? As many of you know, 2 months ago I had an accident with my brand new adopted dog, 2 years old Labrador named Chase, and the name it's proper one. He chased me down. He kind of accidentally ran over me and I end up with broken leg, with broken bones. I am after surgery and I'm healing very slowly, but I'm healing. I'm trying to do all my exercises and I'm getting back to craft. I already started to craft with my Patreons who had some updates through to that time, and I'm getting back to my amazing and loving YouTube channel today with some pop-up. I do love to create pop-ups, and right now when I'm a little bit limited with moving, I decided to craft with what I do have around. So from my under my bed I pull out one very old and kind of useful paper pot. It's very bright, it's very colorful, and the patterns are not exactly what I would love to use. I'm not sure where from I've got it actually. I think I got it as an gift from somewhere. So I decided to use it. I tried to tea dye it, but it's not the thing I would like to use right now. So today I'm coming with an idea how you can use the paper designs you don't like, how you can scrap your 12 by 12 sheets into something you will hopefully like. I'm gonna be using these because I don't know how to use them otherwise. I do have also a video how to use designs you don't like. I will put the link down below where you actually use those designs, but today I'm gonna be covering those designs with different types of paper, and I'm gonna be creating peekaboo cards. I'm gonna be using Halloween designs, but you can use anything you want. You can create it not in Halloween style, but I'm in Halloween style just because under my bed I had those prints from last year when I tried to print out the images I shared on my Etsy. I will put link down below as well. You can use Tim Holtz paper dolls. I would love to use them, but I don't know, I don't remember where I placed them, and as I am limited with my movement, it will take forever to find those paper dolls. So I'm gonna be using what I found under my bed, what I just grabbed under my bed. That's those images and those papers. Both link will be down below, and we're gonna create peekaboo cards. I do have here a few stamps that was all in one same bag with all these. I do believe these are all Tim Holtz Halloween stamps. If I'm not, this is totally Halloween. This is totally Tim Holtz, I mean, and this one as well. So I do believe all this mess would be Tim Holtz Halloween stamps. So I found it in the same bag with those printed designs. That's what I'm gonna be using. For distressing, I'm gonna be using this rustic brown from Spectrum Noir Finesse line, and I'm gonna be using just tacky glue. And as I said, this 12 by 12 paper pad, it's good to use your stuff, and if you don't know how to use the designs which are there, just cover it with something, or as I said, I will put link down below for another video where I am actually using the designs a little bit easy way. So for those cute peekaboo cards like this, you will need to cut your 12 by 12 sheets on three equal strips. Grab your paper trim or a ruler and knife and cut your 12 by 12 sheets on 3 strips 4 inches wide. Like this. You can create one peekaboo card from one strip, so from one sheet 12 by 12 you will actually create 3 beautiful peekaboo cards. each of these strips you will cut on 3 pieces. First piece will be 5 inches long. And you're gonna fold it on half. And this rest you're gonna split on half, which means 3.5 inch. 3.5. And you will end up with 2 similar pieces, 3.5. You're gonna grab your scoring board or a ruler and some scoring tool, and you're gonna score 1/2 inch on each. 1/2 and 1/2 on the side, 3.5 inch, 1/2 inch here. This is 4 inches. So on the side, 3.5 inch, you're gonna score one side 1/2 inch. Same is here. 3.5 inch is here, 4 inches is here. So on the side, 3.5 inch, you're gonna score 1/2 inch. And as I'm gonna cover these with the designed paper, I don't care which way the pattern is on these papers, because this will be totally covered with designed paper. I have scored and cutted all 3 strips at the same way like the first one. I do have here this EFCO paper punch. This is oval paper punch. I found it on Amazon. It's 2.5 inch oval paper punch, this one. And I do have, sorry for that shaking, I do have here the cover, which I can use to punch my template. So grab some old cardstock, punch your template oval. From that you can use cover of your paper pad. Then grab some pencil, place this oval in the middle of the folded piece. Place it the way you wanna see it. I'm gonna place it in the middle. Draw the oval. Now I can see where I should place my paper punch, so I'm gonna slide it there, make it right position, and punch. If you do have heavy cardstock and you are not able to punch both of these sides at once, you will punch first, then close it, trace the oval on that other side, and then punch that other side, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna grab one of these pieces, grab your already punched piece, place it this way. So here is that fold, here is your folded piece, place it this way together, corner to corner, grab your pencil and trace the oval here again. And I'm really not bothered about my drawing here, because it will all be covered with different paper, with decorative paper. But if you don't cover it with decorative paper, be careful, do not draw over. Now I know where to punch the oval here, the entry here. We are creating this entry for the face. So I do have this piece, and I do have this piece here in the back side. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, place it here, and trace one more time. As you can see here, this little spot from the fold. I don't want to see it there, so first I'm gonna place my folded piece here, trace this and cut it off. So then when I will glue these two pieces together, I will don't have that piece of this fold. Now, as I said, I'm gonna be covering my papers with the designer paper. I'm gonna be using my designer paper from Haunted House collection. I do have here a few sheets which I found on my bed. So this is from my Haunted House. That will be link will be down below for those who want to have a look. And I'm gonna be using these images. They are images from Oddities, I believe. I will have a look and place the link down below as well. These are always two sheets printed on one sheet, so this will be like one sheet to print out, this will be like another sheet to print out. But when I created this one, it was like a testing print, so I printed two on one sheet, just to, you know, to know that it's going to be printed nice way. So if you want to have them small like this, when you will go to print it out, choose two sheets on two images on one sheet and print it out, and it will give you these small images which I actually used here. Now I'm gonna cover these. So here there will be visible this back side. So here I'm gonna place some image. Here this one, I'm gonna keep this one. It's kind of a little bit crazy. It looks like spots, uh, like gross and bloody spots. So I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna definitely cover this, the front one. This will be glued to this one. So I don't have to cover this and I don't have to cover this. So this I will keep as it is. Here I'm gonna place some image from my digital collection, and this I'm gonna cover as well. And do it easy way. These little pieces are exactly same, 3 by 4. So I'm gonna cut two pieces 3 by 4 from my digital collection. And I think I'm gonna get this one. So two pieces 3 by 4. Three by 4. That's one. So I do have piece for this, and I do have piece for inside. First I'm gonna glue this to inside, where there will be later glued my little frame. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one as an inside piece. So this will be here. And I can put the glue here on this little hinge. Grab this and glue it there straight away. Now here I would like, of course, I would like to have that oval. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna glue it later this way. So I'm gonna place these two pieces together, hold it together, flip it over, grab my pen, trace the oval here, grab my paper punch and punch the oval from that decorative paper. So now I know I can glue it on the top like this. I do have that glue. For those who would like to make maybe square or a rectangle window here, you can actually have a chance to put here right now some acetate piece and then glue this on the top. So edges of acetate piece will be hidden between the layers of paper. So if you will create the window here, that will be perfect. Window, I mean, with the acetate sheet. So I'm gonna glue these together. If I will be able right now to grab my sewing machine and do sewing, I will grab my sewing machine, do sewing around the edges and around the edges here, and then glue it all together. I'm not able to use my sewing machine yet, so right now it will be without sewing, but I'm gonna grab my distress ink and distress all the edges before I will do so. I'm gonna put all these together. Grab my scissors. This I'm gonna fold inside for now. Grab my scissors before I will do any kind of distressing. And cut the corners slightly down to make them not that sharp. This is folded inside. So I do have matching pieces. Like this. And I will also, before any distressing, I will also, as you can see, this is not covered. It will be, in the back. Also grab a brown tape. I do have this wonderful wheel of brown tape. I found it here on a cardboard market 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. It was carpet shop clothing, so they had many things in there, and they had 2 wheels of this brown tape in there as well. So I do have it from our local kind of like carpet shop when there was closing. I'm gonna grab this brown tape and place it here straight away. And also here on the edge of this one, just to make that, interest with something. So I will have brown tape here, and I will have a brown tape here. Once it will be glued all together, now I can grab my distress ink and distress edges on all over of these pieces. I do have distressed my pieces. So now this will be folded this way, this will be folded this way, and here on the top of this little piece we're gonna glue this right there. Now I'm gonna place this one here and match it all together. If you did the good job, you should have here overlapping piece, this and this piece. So all glued together. I'm gonna let it dry. This should be folded in, and you should see through to all these windows like this. So now go to have a look into your stuff with paper dolls or some digital collections with photos, or maybe your family photos, who knows, and grab the image you would like to use inside. And here I'm gonna measure how far I would like to see the witch when it's closed, when it's like this. So I need to measure. I will don't fit her in this little spot totally. It will be something like this. She will be peeking out a little bit, but just a little bit. So I'm gonna cut my card on this side, kind of follow her on this side. It will be much easier. So that's why I'm saying Tim Holtz paper dolls are perfect for this, because you have already cut that image. do have it like this. Now I can measure how far I would like to see her peeking out in the window. I think this way I can place her quite inside. I think this way. So I'm gonna cut off this leftover. Now I know what I'm gonna glue here. So this will be glued to this little fold here. So she will be peeking out like this. I'm gonna move it to the fold, let it dry. So then when I will open, she's moving inside. With this image, I had to move it few times and measure when it's open, because this image was a little bit wider, so I had to cut it few times. So if you are not able to open it properly, just cut the piece here on the bottom, you know, to measure it how far you can go. You can also put something here, some decorative paper or strip of something. I can place there this one if I want. You know, to place their piece of this image to kind of continue. I think I'm gonna do it. Just gonna try. Yeah, I think this will be perfect. So part of that image, I'm gonna glue the cover, the paper I don't wanna see. So now I do have my little witch moving in that window. Now I'm gonna move here my stamped images, and I'm gonna decorate the pieces I see with some stamping. This one it's still quite sharp, so I'm gonna just play with this. I'm gonna also grab my scissors and kind of distress the edges all over, just to make it more grungy. And also inside the window. And as I said, the stitching will be perfect. Maybe I should find some needle and thread, but you know, I do have everything far away from me, behind many things, and I do have very small place here, very small space here in my in my bedroom, and to moving with crunches it's not easy. So yeah, it will be without sewing, but if you have a chance to do some sewing, do it. It's always beautiful decoration on the makes to add there some stitching, you know, some sewing. So if you have a chance, just go for it. So I'm gonna distress it once again and add there some of these stamped images, and I will come back once I do have all these three done with some decorative paper and images from that collection. I am nearly in the end of creating my little peekaboo cards, and I just received my order from Stampers Anonymous from America. It came just today. I ordered it 2 weeks ago, so I'm just gonna quickly show you what I have ordered. After watching Tim Holtz showing his new stamps, I did order some of them from Stampers Anonymous. I had to order them from America because they were sold out here in UK. So at the same time, I went through to some of the ideology goodies, and I did order quite a lot from last year, I believe, Christmas, because I wanted to order them at that time and I forgot. So this was kind of like, look at that, all of these goodies which went last year at Christmas. I did order it now. Yeah, I'm quite behind, but I can't wait to use them and to actually, yeah, to use them. I believe they had better prices on them, if I'm not mistaken. I will have to have a look again. I also ordered this. This is layer frames montage. Yeah, montage layered frames. So I had pulled them out. I just wanted to have a look how these could look if I will use them on these little pop-up cards or peekaboo cards. And I think it will be quite awesome if I will use them here, you know, to create this oval, and then over that oval to place this one. It will be very, very good to use. Maybe emboss this part and then use this as decoration, and I will totally love it. So there are few frames with the circle, then this oval one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I can't wait to use them. These are beautiful. Wow, that will be totally amazing. Even this way, it will make beautiful layers. Yeah, it will be perfect to use. Okay. So once again, montage. Montage pack. It's perfect for these pop-up cards or peekaboo cards. Perfect. Then I have ordered few of these metal pieces because I always loved them when I saw them on videos. So I do have few of these. I do have typed tags. I do have these keys, 7 keys. I do have these word tags. And here Christmas Noel. And I did order this distress spray stain and scorched timber. Yeah, scorched timber. And this was what I came for on the Stampers Anonymous side. New release, these beautiful stamps. I just love how many stamps is here, and I can't wait to use them. Then this one, because I do love all these graphs and geometry. I do love that to use in backgrounds when I'm making my envelopes and my journals. And this typology, it's perfect. And this beautiful mess. I do believe if I will fussy cut out these pieces, they will be actually perfect. If I will don't make these in the grungy Halloween style, maybe I will make them for normal journal, just in vintage style. These little pieces will be actually perfect to use as a decoration, you know, because this is small. So things like here and here. So I believe these little things, they will be perfect for that. So these 3 stamps I did order now. And I just watched that Halloween release. Oh mine, I will need much more money. So this is what I have received from America, and I can't wait to use it, especially this Christmas stuff. Hopefully this year I will create some beautiful journal. So that just pop in with what's new on my table. And here my today's creation. As you can see, I couldn't resist to try Tim Holtz Christmas collection straight away. I'm gonna show you later what I have created here. Here are those Halloween ones, and I added there, I do have a small collection of fussy cut out images like this one here, these mushrooms, then a few cauldrons. I shared that collection on my Patreons. I'm not sure if I placed that collection on my Etsy yet. I'm gonna have a look. If I do have it on Etsy, I will link it down below. Otherwise, I will try to find the link on my Patreon sharing for those who are interested to have a look. I hope I will find it. It's quite long time when I shared those fussy cut out images. So as you can see, I did use some die cuts which I had around. I found small bouquet. Sorry. Right next to me in the shelf where are those images I shared with my Patreons. There is so many very weird and strange images. I actually meant it for Halloween or for some, you know, odd journals. So I do have full bucket of things right next to me. And that's where I found those little pieces which I used to add as decoration. I also add these little frames. That's what I did on an old envelope. Very easy way. As you can see, they are not fussy cut out straight around. They are very rough fussy cutting. That's because it's Halloween. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what I did punched with the same paper punch which I used for these windows. I did punched the window in an old envelope. Then I grabbed my scissors. I have fussy cut out the piece with that poked negative, and then with my scissors I just wiggle all that piece, and I have created primitive oval shape which I have used to glue around my windows here. It's beautiful decoration, easy to create, and because it's for Halloween, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you will want to do something like this maybe for Christmas time, you will probably take better care with that fussy cutting. But even here it doesn't look bad. It's like primitive art, you know. So frames like this, as you can see, I added to those openings, and very easy decorations. I do believe these could be beautiful to put with trick or treat or in your journal, or send it as a card, maybe with some goodies in Happy Mail. And they are not hard to make, they are very funny to make. You can use those paper doilies from Tim Holtz. They are actually perfect. You just need to find the right size of the paper doily, but as you can see, they look really beautiful. I had one paper with this design in that paper pot, and I also did sanding of the edges to make it look vintage. I used nail file, and I just sand all over of the edges with that nail file, as you can see in that window, added video. So here on the top I just used some of these chipboard pieces from the collection of the Christmas thingies from the parcel I just received today. I'm very happy about it, by the way, because I think I never had those. I'm not sure if I ever bought pack of Tim Holtz, those maybe a long time ago. I had many paper doilies and I still have them somewhere, just need to find them. And I'm glad I bought this collection because they are actually really cute, and something I can put inside. I do have those Christmas stamps with those Christmas quotes and stuff and sayings, but it's in the very narrow space here in my room where I can't get right now with my crunches. I hope I'm saying that right. Those branches which I'm using for moving those. I think it's called crunches. So this I have created just now, just to try how it will looks with those Tim Holtz chipboards. I did use the distress ink from this side just to make it a little bit, you know, a little bit more hidden, that it will don't scream straight away with the white background. I can also use some stamping here, and then to put some labels or those Christmas sayings by but right now it looks already amazing. I really love these pieces. They look very beautiful, very decorative. So that's my sharing for today. I do believe these could be really beautiful to put as a tags, you know, interactive tags with Christmas gifts. So I do believe you can put here from, to, and have a really beautiful Christmas decorative tag. They are easy to make. You can make 3 tags from one 12 by 12 sheet. That's my sharing for today. I'm really happy I'm back with crafting. It wasn't easy. Do not do any craft. I kind of went to the depression mode because I was just sitting in my bed, don't do anything, just reading and watching movies, and it kind of started to kind of like melt my brain, I have to say. So I'm really happy I'm back with my craft. It's not perfect yet. I can't use my sewing machine, and my movement, it's limited, but you know, this is a start and I'm very happy with that. I hope you did enjoy my first video after this long time. Thank you so much for joining me today and spending your time with me. I wish you all beautiful day. Take care of yourself. If you're injured, be careful. Make sure you will take very good care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.